Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome to my channel again. Today we have a special guest with us. If I may quote Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen movie, this guy is a legend or like a chairman of the board. Uh, this guy told Sam and others the story of the Fallen and the process of how to harvest energon from different suns. He is the one who led everyone to the Egyptian desert to find the machine that converts the sun into energon. So I think everyone has guessed now who this special guy is, and of course this guy is Jetfire. According to the movie, this guy is been on Earth for over a millennia and is like very old guy with lots of attachments. So this action figure came with an X and his stick, and one small thing I don't know what is it for, so I have just attached here for now just so it does not get lost. So as a this video I will be showing how to transform Jetfire from robot mode into Lockheed Martin SR-71 Blackbird, which is my favorite because it looks super cool. So let's begin. Okay, so now let's transform Jetfire into SR-71 Blackbird. This is the most complicated and most elegant transformation I have ever seen so far. So we will transform Jetfire from robot mode to vehicle mode in stages. In first stage, we will transform his legs into engines, and in second stage we will transform the front of the aircraft, and in third stage we will combine everything. If you are not able to do the transformation in 3 stages, we will add 1 stage or 2 stages as required. So let's start. So for stage 1, what we will first do is we take his stick off and keep it aside for now. We will need that later. Similarly, we will take his X off and we will keep it aside for now. Then we will transform his legs. So how we can do it? So your aim is, you see this jet here, you need to have this jet here in front of his engines. So that's your main goal. So what we can do is we can just fold his legs up to here like this. Do it for both the legs like this, and just try to rotate it like this, and rotate this part here and just fix it here. Do the same thing here as well. Just take it out, rotate, and attach the part here. Okay, now you see this small attachment here, you need to have this in that attachment. So just try to push it like that, and try to push it like that, and just try to rotate it. If not possible, you might need to adjust this one here, this one, and just rotate it like this up to here. This should come inside, and just push it like that. And let's see if anything else we need to adjust here. Okay, so this leg looks good. So your legs should look somehow like this, if you can see it like this. You need to attach this here, but I will not do it because it comes off very often, so we will do it at last stage. I'm just letting you know. Do the same thing on his both legs. So we have done this far. Just push this leg upwards and try to attach it here. I don't understand why it does not fit there, but we just have to have it there. And just try to keep it up, try to rotate it up to here, straighten this out, and let's see if there is anything else remaining. Similarly, you need to attach this here, but I will not do it right now. So basically we are done with his legs. So we can say that our stage 1 is complete. If you can see the legs here, so our stage 1 is complete here. So for our stage 2, let's transform his front of the aircraft. So how can we do it? Just take his legs apart like that, so they don't bother us for time being. Now what do we need to do is we just have to pull this up to here, and not this one, take it back, we need it later. Just take this part out and try to open it. There is another hinge inside this, and this will form the front of the aircraft, if you can see it. Just try to attach it on his neck and attach his head on that part. So this will form a front of the aircraft. Now one more thing, when the transformation is complete, this aircraft will be so big, I will not be able to record it in one frame. So in that case, I will just zoom to each part and then transform it so everyone can see it properly. So, and just rotate, and one more thing, just pull this out so it will detach from this hinge and it will come out just like that, here, like that. Okay, and just take out as far as possible. So I think this should be sufficient for stage 2. In the next step, let's do the stage 3. Let's see. Okay, so now let's do stage 3. So for stage 3, we will try to transform the entire aircraft, but if not possible, then we will split this stage 3 into again 2 stages, stage 3 and stage 4 respectively. So what can we do is, we need to transform his hands now. So basically the hands are here right now, we need to have them here like this. So let's see how to do it. What I would do is, I just take them out so they don't bother me, and just try to rotate from here, there is a hinge here, as low as possible from there, and there is an attachment here. If you see this attachment, you need to attach this inside that. So if it fit, then it will fit, otherwise further transformation will not work. Just rotate it completely 180 degrees. You see his paw, just there is an attachment for paw, so just rotate his paw and attach it here. So this hand is complete, and do the same thing with this hand, try to get it down, and there is another attachment here that you need to attach inside. So let's hope that we will do it very fast. Okay, we are in here. We are not in yet. Okay, now we are in. Do the same thing here, turn his paw straight and just rotate it up to here. So we have both of his hands completely locked. Now we can straighten this entire figure here. Sorry about that, I did not anticipate it. Okay, let's try to, okay, okay, anyway, so we just rotate this completely like this. Take this off right now, and here we will have the body of the aircraft like this. Now one more thing, I forgot to do it in the legs section. You see this line here, we need to pull this a bit hard so it will detach from here, and just turn completely up here and here. So this will form the back of the aircraft now. Okay, and just pull these legs out so they don't come in between. Now this body is almost done. As you can see that we have the body of the aircraft here. Now the main thing remaining is that we need to attach his legs, and before that what I will do is, I will just take this thing off. There is a hinge inside, just attach it at the border, attach properly, and attach these wings together here, so it will attach completely. Why they are not attaching right now? I dropped something behind my table, but it's okay. Okay, so now they are fit here. Okay, just try to push them here so they will be straight here, like this, like that, and just push it very hard here. Okay, we are in for his side, we are good for this side. So as you can see that I formed the back of the aircraft here, and now we will attach his both legs to form the engine and wings. So for that, I don't like this part because it's very tricky part, because this thing does not stay here completely fit, it always comes off. So we will need to do it anyway. So just turn his tail up, and there is a hinge here. If you can see it, there is a hinge here, this one. You need to turn this hinge down now. You need to apply a little bit force there. Okay, like that. Okay, and it should come somehow like this up to here, and just try to rotate this wing. And there is a hinge inside this, if you can see it, this one. You need to attach this attachment in that. Just try to do it. And I'm telling you frankly, I don't like this part at all, because it never completely fits. You always have some problems with that. See what I'm telling? Okay, again. So let's hope that this will work. One more thing is that you need to take this completely inside, so it will form an aerodynamic shape. Is it okay if I just fast forward it and do it until this is done? Do the same thing for this tail as well. I will fast forward it up to both tails, and then I will tell you how to do further processing. Okay, so I was finally able to get this straight. I really hope that until I'm making this video, these will stay there, but I really doubt that they will stay there, because they just like to pop out again. So if that happens, then I will just pause the video, attach them once again, and then resume the video. So I apologize for if any inconvenience causes. So anyway, so we fit this inside. These are very annoying because they just keep coming in between. We just tried to, with care, we just try to turn this like this so they don't bother us, and we fit here, and then we attach his legs inside here like this. Now there is an attachment given on his legs, if you can see this one, and there is an attachment somewhere here, maybe this one. So you need to attach them inside, but so far I haven't been able to do it. So let's hope that we will be able to do it this time. But otherwise this transformation so far looks good, and now only one thing remains is that we try to get them inside like this, turn them, do the same thing, turn them, take it closer, and just try to attach them together here. Okay, we are okay, let's see. Okay, we just need to push them together inside here. There is attachment here, if you can see this here, and there is an socket here. We just need to attach them together there. Now this is very complicated, because if you apply excessive pressure, this entire body will come off from this hinge, and it is supposed to be like that. I will explain why, but if that happens, then every setting will be disturbed, so we don't want that. Okay, I'm sorry once again, it happened. I did not consider his length. Okay, now okay, see, as I said, it's very volatile, so it got okay. Now it has detached from down there, as I explained before. We'll first attach this, and then we'll go here, just push it back, so it is attached once again here. Okay, now since our entire setting has been disturbed once again, I will just pause the video here and just reattach these things here, and then I will explain the step 4. So basically, if you can see, even without this, we have so far constructed a jet. Now I will show you in step 4 how to finalize this transformation. Okay, so I was able to reattach all these engines and just check everything, and everything is looks fine now. So I will just briefly explain the step 4 and complete the jet real quick, and I sincerely hope that these two engines will not come off again, because I am just fed up to reattach them. Okay, so what we will do is we need to attach these two belts somewhere. So just turn this aircraft completely upside down, and let's do this one first. So there is an attachment, if you can see this one, and there is a socket here, this one. Just attach this in that socket like this, and do it very carefully. I will emphasize that once again because it's coming off, as you can see, but I was able to stop its mischief, I will say. Just press it again, and this part is done. Hopefully this will not come off now. Now there is a similar attachment on this belt here, and there is an attachment here, this one. Just attach it inside, just make it straight, attach here without taking it off, this part. Is it going inside? No. Okay, now it's in. Okay, good. Okay, so these parts are done. Now we will attach his X on the aircraft. So again, rotate the aircraft, and now very carefully, if you see that there are two sockets here, and there are two attachment on X here and here, just attach the X here like this. Do not apply too much pressure or everything will be ruined, and I don't like that. Okay, so X is also attached, very good. Now only one thing remains, is that this stick. So I will just take it off because I checked, but this part does not fit anywhere on the aircraft, so I will just keep it safe. And now for stick, there is a hinge here, so we can just try to turn this stick up to here, and there is another hinge, so turn this stick down, so this will act as a wheel. Now close the stick completely and just try to press it, and now take the aircraft, and this long part, just push it in near his head, and just try to push the stick up like that. And there is an attachment inside this part to attach this stick, and so this wheel will come down like that, and then you will have your complete aircraft. So just quickly we will just try to see if anything else is remaining. His hair looks right from here too. Everything else looks right. Okay, everything else looks right here. If you want, we can just try to play with this and try to get them similar. So you see there was one twist when I attached it, so I need to detach it from here like that, and just straighten it out and attach once again. How this will be attached? Go like this here, just press it and done. So now they will look similar. Okay, so I will just keep this on table now. Okay, and there you have it, complete transformation of Jetfire from robot mode to Lockheed Martin SR-71 Blackbird. Now this is it for this video. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. This is pretty complicated transformation, so be very careful with, at least especially with these two engines. If they come out, then you will, I assure you that you will really get frustrated with that. I have been frustrated myself a lot of times, so be careful with these parts especially, and all the other parts, because lot of parts come out and they are necessary to come out. I will explain in some other video, but this is it for this video, and thank you and stay safe.